it's funny with every book, there's always somebody that you can point to that it seems like I'm writing about, right? So Daisy Jones seems like it's about Stevie Nicks, or Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, especially for people that haven't read it, seems like it's about Liz Taylor. For this, I think Nina Riva comes closest to somebody like Brooke Shields, somebody put in the public eye, at a young age, whose image was sort of controlled for them and sexualized for them,
especially by a stage mom.
Yeah, and oddly enough, and I swear I didn't do this on purpose because Brooke Shields does not occur to me until many drafts later. But Brooke Shields then went on to marry a tennis star.
That's
the parallels there. But
I believe I didn't think of that.
I really try very hard to make sure that if I'm inspired by somebody, and the most direct inspiration for any of these books was my love of Stevie Nicks, wanting to write something, in that vein. But I just have this thing where I feel like I don't want to use an actual this person's life.
Yeah,
so I try to make sure nothing that happens in Daisy Jones happened to Stevie Nicks, really. Or there are things that you can read and you'll say, oh, maybe this is Elizabeth Taylor and Evelyn Hugo, but there's a lot of stuff about Evelyn Hugo that is very different than Elizabeth Taylor.
Yeah.
And so same with Brooke Shields for this one. There's a sense, and you see that they maybe would occupy the same space within, I'm in a fictional culture and Brooke Shields is our real culture.
Yeah.
But then how do they differ from there? And so did a lot of research about Brooke Shields, and I found her just really, really fascinating, and some of the things that Nina goes through in terms of the way that she's seen and the way that she's treated by the men around her was not dissimilar to Brooke Shields' Calvin Klein campaign back then.